guys, that was a hard-fought win. I thought we played at times. I mean, maybe some of the best basketball we've played this year, and I think we've played some really good basketball. You have to enjoy the wins because winning Division I basketball games is hard. We work so hard. I mean, as a coach, I'm a little disappointed, like how we defended in the last couple minutes, because it would have been nice to get, our walk-ons and stuff in the game. But I got to get over that because I've already mentioned it 7 times to my coaching staff. So, but overall, I thought we played really well, very unselfishly, man. We had 20 assists, 10 turnovers, 46 points in the paint. A lot of the concepts that we worked on, our guys executed really well. I thought our cutting game was phenomenal. Got good shots on the rim through that. Ante, hit darn near a triple-double. Frankie had 16 and 7. Kobe had a terrific line. I thought for about the first 35 minutes or so, I thought we were dominant on the backboard. I don't think our offensive rebound, again, was kind of to our standard like defense in the last couple minutes, but overall I thought it was a really good performance.
You have 5 guys in double figures and 2 more that are close to that, so potentially 7. Got to be the best kind of offensive outing for the year. And it's good to know that many guys you can count on any time.
Yeah, we have a lot of very good players, got a lot of offensive threats, ton of weapons. We really pride ourselves, as always, on our depth. We play a lot of guys. I mean, I give Khalil London a ton of credit, I mean, his role's difficult right now, right? I mean, here we are in the middle of conference play, and a lot of times he gets, a few minutes in the first half, possibly a few minutes in the second half. I'm just really proud of those guys that aren't playing as much just because they work so darn hard. They're staying ready. They pay attention to detail and scouting report, even though they may or may not play very much. And he went in and played really well. I have no idea what his stat line said, but he affected the game on both ends in a very, very positive way. So I love to see those type of things. And he's one of those offensive weapons. Jordan Crawford's come off the bench and scored double figures this year so far. So it's a good problem to have as a coach. The great thing is everybody in that locker room's bought into what we call the power of the unit, not individual glory. So that's why it works.
Coach, you mentioned that cutting game. Khalil actually had 2 assists on 2 backdoor cuts. We asked Ante too. He had 6 assists on 4 backdoor cuts to Kobe Rogers. Can you kind of talk about how important that philosophy is to y'all's game because it was executed perfectly?
Yeah, I mean, our offense is a free-flowing offense. We play, through our bigs a lot. The ball's in the hands of Ante a lot, and a lot of cutting and screening goes on off of him. We talk some of the weird kind of phrases we use to describe the type of actions we want to have on the offensive end. We say grown man basketball. We say, you're going to laugh at this, we say hairy chest basketball. We say pro, pro stuff. So like when we're working on our actions, it's, when it's really clicking, it's beautiful, right? I mean, the various cuts and when guys are diming people up off those cuts, it's beautiful basketball. So it was fun to see when we get in a rhythm, right? When it's really clicking, and it was for a large part of the game tonight.
You're going to miss CJ's buddies here from Belfast?
What's that?
So you're going to miss CJ's buddies from Belfast?
Heck no, man. I wish those guys could stay forever, I really think, to be honest with you, maybe it's them, I don't know, but being down there in the student section, those guys set the tone. Like, look, the fact that we have a sold-out arena is awesome, right? Awesome. It's something we're really, really proud of. And the thing that we always say, and we got phenomenal fans, some of the best fans in college basketball, I felt like tonight, I felt that the crowd was a participant. I felt like there was a little bit more, there was more energy in the crowd where it wasn't like, hey, we're all here, entertain us. It was, we're here and we're going to make an impact in the game. I think there were a couple hot timeouts where the place exploded. Everybody was up. It was raucous all the way through to the ball going back in bounds, like being a factor in the game. We want this to be one of the most feared venues in college basketball to come in and play. not come in, stay by the beach, go to halls, have a great time, and then go home. We wanted to be miserable for our opponents. And whether it was those Irish kids in the cheering section getting students going, I thought it was better than it was the other night for sure.
And Jack can play against his brother.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
That's I'll remember that forever for the rest of my coaching career. I mean, it really, time stood still for a second. You got to know Jack, and you guys have met him before, but what a special kid. I don't know his brother all that well, but if he's anything like Jack, man, you got two special, special young men. Jack, just like Dylan, just like Adam, just like Spanky, who we call Spencer Spanky. That's his nickname. I don't know why. But those guys just do so much that translate to wins. They are great in our locker room. But just to see those two out there share that moment, man, that was so cool. And I give King a lot of credit because so we put Jack in, he puts his brother in, and he looks at me and he goes, "Let him play." Right. So I mean, I'm like, "Go play." So everybody cleared out. Everybody on the floor, besides those two, had a smile on their face. They're all clapping. I mean, when does that ever happen in college basketball? Right? We're all trying to tear each other's face off. Man, it is a competitive cauldron. And just this special human moment when those two brothers are playing really bad one-on-one. And to have everybody with smiles on their faces encouraging them in a college basketball game in a sold-out arena, that is what it's all about, man. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen on a basketball court, to be honest with you.